Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to just type I can hear you. Just type I can hear you, Boss Uzi. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the final class of the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi. I am so delighted to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pleasure to have you here once again. Wow, I can see beautiful people, early comers. I can see some early comers, people like Kelechi Kanu. Welcome. Am I well? Is this sound good? I can see people like Kelechi Kanu. I can see people like Victoria, Michi, Emmanuel, Joseph, Ebere. Ebere, I can see you. Vaite, I can see you. Vicent, I can see you. Divine and every other person. Welcome to the live session. I think some of your members are still not here. So give me a minute. Let me just remind them that we are live. Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to be here once again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just remind our people that we are live. Now, I want to ask you a question. Like, I gave you a quiz, I gave you a pop quiz this evening. I gave you a pop quiz this afternoon. What did you score in your pop quiz? I gave you a pop quiz this afternoon. What did you score? I can see a lot of people scoring 85, 90, 100. I don't believe you guys cheated. So, what did you score? Vicent cheated, definitely. How will you be scoring 100 in my very tough exam? No, now. Is it that cheap? Am I a beans? Uh-uh. Deola is scoring 90 over 100. Uh-huh. That means I need to set something higher. I need to set something higher. I think that thing I gave you was beans. Uh-uh. Vincent said he did not cheat. Then how did you not score 100? Okay, maybe you did it 2 times. That is understandable. You can see a realistic score. Yeah, Iberi, very honest lady. Iberi, I guess, very honest guy, honest lady. Iberi, congratulations. I saw Iberi got into my inner circle today. So congratulations to Iberi. And congratulations to everybody that's also gotten into my inner circle because I can see a lot of response from yesterday. This is amazing. So let me just do the honors of reminding the people that are supposed to be here so that nobody misses out. Now, if you're also part of the people that have gotten into my inner circle, you can just type DWC in the comment section. Let me know my tribe. If you're also part of the people that have joined DWC, let me know my type. All right, I can see you. Revote, I can see you. Definitely, I saw you. Congratulations, Revote. Congratulations to Revote and every other person that got inside my inner circle. Now, today, just like the description sounds, today I am going to use today to teach you exactly how to get job. You know, a lot of us have learned copywriting. A lot of us will be wondering, but Uzi, now that we've learned this skill, how can I use it to get job? How can I use it to make money? That is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. So divine scored 90 over 100. So please and please forgive me. I'm just trying to remind the people that are supposed to be here that everybody says will not say I did not invite them. All right, today we're just going to be doing basically how to get job. So I'm going to be sharing my screen very, very soon. So why weren't you able to do the quiz? You can still do it. The link is still there. The link is still in the group. You can still do it. The link is still in the group. The link is still in the group, so you can still do it. Day 5. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 5. Welcome to day 5. You can see my screen. You guys, 95 over 100. 95 over 100. That is really, really strong. Please, if you can see my screen, just type in the comment section. Just say I can see your screen, Boss Uzi. All right. So today we are going to be doing we are going to looking how to get job for your copywriting business, in your copywriting business, not just about learning, but how to use this skill to convert. That is the most important thing. And one thing I used to say is that if you cannot use the copywriting that you've learned to make money, then it is a useless skill. So today I am just going to be teaching you a little bit of framework on how you can land your first job, even after coming for a training like this. Even after coming for a training like this. So, all right. Let me just cross check whether I can you can see me. Let me just cross check whether I'm live. All right, all right. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so we are good. So welcome everyone. Dropping my phone right now after I finish doing some welcome. So day 5 of the copywriting challenge. So today we are going to be talking about how to land copywriting jobs, basically. So how to land copywriting jobs. Now, before I talk about how to land copywriting job, you can see a lot of people are just saying a lot of things in the comment section. So Divine said, I feel like I'm discovering my hidden skill. Exactly. This is what I felt when I started learning copywriting in 2021. So today we are going to be learning how to land jobs. Now, let's do a little bit of recap from what we did in day one. Now, in day one, I introduced you to something called copywriting. You were like, Boss Uzi, now that you've introduced us to a training, what is this copywriting all about? And I told you that copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages that triggers an ideal audience to take a buying decision. And that was what I told you that copywriting is. You may not ask him, what can I use this copywriting for? And I told you that you can use this copywriting to write for your business, write persuasively for your business so that you can attract the ideal audience, people to buy from you. One of the problems of everywhere of this world of business people is that they don't have sales. So if you have a system, if you know how to get sales by just using your words, then you've already made it. So that was what we did in day one. And how many of you were there in day one? How many of you were there in day one? If you were there in day one, just type in the comment section, I was there. So day two was the start of our practical session when I taught you guys about headlines and hook. Oh, Ozizi, Vicent, presence. So I taught you about headlines and I told you that, see, if you don't know how to use compelling headlines towards grab attention, then people will just keep scrolling. They will not even buy your stuff. Things like 7 ways to make money online using this unique sales system that I learned. Using this unique sales system that existed since 1997. Number five will like astonish you. Number five will surprise you. Everybody will start going. Like you can use discover this unique system that has made hundreds of millions of people millionaires in just 2026 alone. Another thing, this secret I'm about to show you right now can turn you into a millionaire if you do everything right. Another kind of headline can be something like, don't watch this video if you want to be a millionaire this year. Another kind of headline can be something like, if you're looking for a unique way to earn 6 figures, or find out this unique system that has made normal Nigerians wealthy in XYZ. So and I told you that when you're using any headline, don't just throw out a headline like that. Make sure the headline has results. So that was what we did in day two. Then in day three, I told you guys how to write copies. We wrote copies, a full copy with AI. And even though we had to use our hand to write most of the copies, but we did it with AI. So that was what happened in day three. In day four, which was yesterday, how many of you were here yesterday? How many of you felt like yesterday's class was the almost the best? Yesterday we designed a portfolio. I told you guys that, see, if you really want to land client, then nobody is going to employ you without having a very, very good certificate, or having a very, very good resume, or they want to see your proof of work, what you've done in the past. So that was what we did yesterday, and we used Gamma to design something. I also showed you how to use, to put your work together. So today, without wasting much of your time, now you already know how to put your portfolio in one place. Today, we are going to be using these portfolios to get jobs. How many of you are excited? If you're excited, smash the love emoji in the comment section. If you're excited, slash the love emoji. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you can do so, and also like this live session. I think after this live session, I may just unlead and probably just maybe put it off for sale for the people that missed it. So it is important that many of you are here to witness what is going to be happening live. So without wasting much of our time, let's get straight into it. Now, how to land words, how to land copywriting jobs. Now, the first thing we are going to be discussing some set of things today. The first thing we are going to be discussing is number one, we are going to be discussing platforms. Now, for you to land clients, is not just about vibes. You need to understand platforms. What are the platforms used for landing clients? Second thing you need to understand is cover letters. You need to also send proposals, and you need to also pitch. Then after you do all those things, you successfully land job. All right. So the first thing we are going to talk about today is LinkedIn. How many of you have a LinkedIn account? If you have a LinkedIn account, type in the comment section, say I have a LinkedIn account. Let me be watching in the comment section. How many of you have a LinkedIn account here? If you have a LinkedIn account, put it in the comment section, type I have a LinkedIn account. Now, today again, we are going to basically be doing how we are going to also today I'm going to also do question and answer. I realize that many of us don't have I've not given many of us the opportunity towards have ask question. So, all right, people say they have a LinkedIn account, so I think that is good. That is a good start. So now let me show you. You need to have a LinkedIn account because you can also get jobs from there. Second place to land job is Upwork. Now, how many of you have an Upwork account? I think I have to be with my phone so that I'll just be looking at the comments instead of, because I'm sharing my screen, I will not be able to do that. How many of you have a Upwork account? All right. So I can see Igwe said he has an Upwork account. We again have an Upwork. Olebube, do you have an Upwork account? So how many of you have Fiverr? I can see already Crypto Miner has Fiverr. Somebody else. Now, I know many of you would have this one. You have Facebook and you have what? Instagram. That is very, very important. So today I'm just going to be taking you on a walkthrough. We are going to be picking two platforms so that we can just walk through them today. We are going to be picking two platforms for us to walk through. So I want to ask you a question. What platform do you think we should pick out today to just walk through? So everybody mention two platforms that we should use as an example today to find our ideal clients. So mention two platforms that we can use today. Mention two platforms that we can use today. So everybody, this is going to be an interactive session. It's not just the one that yesterday everybody. So somebody said Facebook and Instagram. Somebody said Instagram. So somebody said LinkedIn and Upwork. Somebody said Upwork and LinkedIn. Fiverr and Upwork. 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 Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Upwork and I'm seeing a lot of Instagram. All right, without wasting much of your time, let me not waste your time. Let us do a practical with LinkedIn and Pro and on Upwork. So the first thing I would like to do is I'm going to log into my LinkedIn account live and we are going to do a walkthrough. Now, I'm supposed to be on my graduation regalia because these are our graduation, these are final lines. But because of I can't on my AC right now because of the no electricity currently on solar generator. So I want everyone to have a graduation mindset. This is the final day. So it's time for work. Let's go. So I'm going to go over to LinkedIn from this is how you get for the people that don't have LinkedIn. It is so simple. All you just need to do is go to linkedin.com And this is how a LinkedIn profile will be. This is how a LinkedIn profile will be. So, guys, there are some things I have put down in my slide and I think it will help. So, let me just walk through them. So, number one, since we are talking about LinkedIn, before you apply for a job, there are things you need to do. There are things you need to really, really do. Number one, and it's very easy. You don't need to spend any money. Just very, very easy stuffs. Number one, you need to optimize your profile. And what does profile means? You need to optimize your headline, optimize your image, optimize your LinkedIn banner and your about section. Now, what am I talking about? Let's go over to LinkedIn. Now, this is just a normal page. So if I go over to my LinkedIn, now if I go over to my LinkedIn, remember what I said. Remember what I said. I said the first thing is words. You have a words, very, very good words, headline, very good headline. Now, what is a headline? I hope you guys can still see my screen. Now, for the people that don't have LinkedIn, just make sure you try and have, because regardless of the kind of challenge you have, although they are very strict in people opening accounts right now, but it's possible. So, what is a headline? See, this is what a headline is. This is what a headline is. Now, a headline is what who you are, who you are. Are you a copywriting strategist? Are you a copywriting freelance copywriter? Are you XYZ? Who are you? So you need to put in your bio, whatever, in your headline. This is called a headline. You will see it there. It's a headline. You need to put who you are. You need to tell the people what you do. So you can see me. I position on LinkedIn as a copywriting coach. And all I say is that I help total newbies start making money online using copywriting without their previous experience. And at that time, the last time I updated my profile, I had already trained about 4,000. Then I'm an author, I'm a speaker. Now, this gives you what credence. Now, the next thing I talked about is your profile picture. Now, thank God AI is there. So even if you don't have money towards to snap picture in a Photoshop, in a photo studio, you can always do something with AI. Just upload your face, whether you're fine or whether you're handsome or the other way around. Upload it on AI, Google Gemini, Nano Banana, and tell it towards, give you different variation. Now let's even do an example right now. So I'm going to go over to Gemini and I'm going to tell Gemini. So, hello Gemini. Hello. I need a professional I need a professional headshot image for my LinkedIn to attract what copywriting clients. Kindly use this image to create something. Now, I'm going to use an image. Now, the image I have in my system is probably a fine one, but I'm going to find one ugly image. Maybe one place one place that I'm not doing, maybe I'm one place that I'm not really fine. So I'm going to go over to my, my webs, my this thing, my testimonials here and here. I'm just going to use this image. So what I'll do is I'm going towards, maybe I'll screenshot this image. So all right, I'm going to screenshot. Let me screenshot again. Okay, great. So I'm going to screenshot it again. So it's going to be in my system. I am going to now find it where I screenshotted it in my system. So upload file. Then I'm going to find it in camera. Yes, screenshot. Then I pick it here. So hello LinkedIn. I need a professional headshot for my LinkedIn to attract potential clients. Kindly use this image to create something with me. To create something with me on a beige suit and black tie. Bim. So while we do that, we are going to keep waiting for Nano Banana. So it's going to be doing something, but the next thing is there's something called your words, your banner. There's something called your copyright, your banner, your LinkedIn banner. You can see this your LinkedIn banner. When people are opening your page with their laptop or their computer or their phone, this is what they see. So you can do design this one. Is very, very easy to design it with words. Canva. How many of you know Canva? Yeah. How many of you know Canva? Do you know an application called Canva? I would have loved to do Canva masterclass right now for us to do a short banner, but all those things are inside the words, are inside the Dominate with Copywriting course. So when you get the Dominate with Copywriting course, I'll show you how to do all these things for free. So how many of you know Canva? All right, good. So many of you know Canva. Beautiful. So now let's see what Gemini has done for us. Now you can see what Gemini has done. Hallelujah. So you can see me right now. You can see me from here, this man that is looking like a hungry man. Now you can see me right now. Google Gemini has done some magic for me. So nobody cares. Everybody just copy this and post on words, post on your status, post on, put it as your, your image. Tell it, give it the right prompt. Tell it to give you a black suit and a red tie. Tell it to give you a black suit and a black tie. For the ladies, you know what, you know your kind of fashion. So you can see my eyes, everything is, the pattern is still there. So you don't need to spend money going to studio again. So that is that. So this is it for LinkedIn. Now, another thing you need to work on, like a copywriter, instead of just having a very good profile, there's something called the about section. You'll see there's a place to edit your profile. Now I'm talking about LinkedIn because every other platforms like this is peculiar. Although after now we are going to be doing what we are going to be doing Upwork. So you can just update your bio, your about. The headline and about is different. Headline is what people see. About is what when people want to like get to know you well. I'm a copywriting coach and a digital business strategist on a mission to help beginners turn their words into wealth. Now, all these things I am doing here, you can see that everything is resonating. I'm not just a one-time wonder kind of coach that is just looking for your money. Everything is consistent. In as much as I'm a coach, I'm a consultant on copywriting. My mission is to help total beginners. That is why I almost don't even go for the people that can pay me high tickets, selling my courses 100, 200K. I go for the people that don't have money, that were like me when I was like this. These are the people I go for because I know that many of us don't have rich families. But if you can start from where I started, you can always get to the highest top. And me that is even lazy, I've achieved this level. Talk more of you that if you put in a lot of work. So this is that. So the next thing you need to do is just a little bit of featured section if you can. I'm going to do a deep tutorial here. And another thing you can do is to just do a little bit of maybe create some content. You can create some content by yourself, or maybe your students just create and just shouting you out. Just like this, some of my students just shouted me out. You can, when you have a profile, don't just come online and just, you also need to create content. So your content can be testimonials, posting your work. Your content can also be like giving insight on copywriting and all. So this is one of my students. I'm very excited for the completion of an intensive copywriting course, the Dominate with Copywriting. So you can see it was just congratulating. It was my mentor. My mentor, I want to say a big thank you for this opportunity and for this certification. You can see certification here. I don't want to go deeper, but that is it. So you can also, this is just me just creating content round and round. So that is that. So other students have also done a lot of deep testimonials about the copywriting course. So especially a testimonial like this, guys, I just want to show you guys this testimonial because a lot of people were like, so you can see from a TikTok scroll to a life-changing skill. I remember the exact moment I was scrolling through TikTok looking for something that was, you know, then I saw a post by Uzoma Oranibo. At the moment, I had no choice. Blah blah blah. Cut the long story short, today I'm thrilled to share with you that I officially completed the Dominate the Copywriting course. A massive thank you to the lead instruction, Boss Uzi, you know. Now this thing have started getting her job. She has two certificates. When you're done with the program, you're going to be given two certificates. Number one, a certificate when you do the examination. Number two, a certificate of what completion. So this course, this my inner circle is not just something that is very, very that I'll just give you a course and go. It is something that I took my time to like train you. So if you're interested, remember, if you're interested, I think the prices is just very, very affordable for you. All you need to do is to just make a payment of 4,997. You see, you can either pay to the words money points or you can pay to the GT Bank. I talked about it yesterday, and I don't want to like go around about. I don't want to start pitching about it today again. So that is that. So let's go straight to the next thing we want to talk about today. So the next thing we are going to be talking about today is now I can see Ebere says she wants to give testimony. Thank you so much. Ebere has already joined. Again, I'll clap for you. This is what I want. I don't just want you to buy my course. I want you to give testimony based on what you're going to get out of it. So today I am going to do a real-time work. Today we are going to be pitching. Now, the reason why I opened LinkedIn is because some of the clients that want to employ you, no matter where you get them from, the first place they go and check you out is where they go and first check you on LinkedIn. So if you don't have a LinkedIn presence, it's almost a disadvantage. You understand? So if you don't have a LinkedIn presence, it's almost a disadvantage. And that is why we opened LinkedIn first. So right now, we want to open Upwork. So I'm going to be logging in my Upwork account, my demo Upwork account right now, so that we can go and get a job. When we get a job, we can do a real-time job application, so that we can secure that job. So how many of you are ready for the real-time practical right now? I know a lot of you are ready, but people are already saying, but Susie have been ready from the start. So no time to waste time. So I'm going to share my screen again because we are wasting time. 9 p.m. at most, we are going to be out of here. So this is my Upwork account. Now today we are going to be looking for a copywriting job because in our profile we branded ourselves as a brand copywriter. Now this is my demo account for Upwork. The account I use for Upwork is not this. There's a reason for that, and I explained it in my course. But nevertheless, this is my demo account, and I did use this account because many of you open Upwork account. There's a lot of things you need to fill. You need to fill up all these things here. You need to fill up all these things here to at least 100%. You understand? So, but that is not our mission today. If you can fill up LinkedIn, then it is going to be very, very easy for you to fill up what. It is going to be very, very easy for you to fill up what the Upwork. So let's get a copywriting job today. So you can see a lot of copywriting job. Now, if you want to get the copywriting job, you can just go here and search. Just go here and search copywriting. Just go here and search copywriting, and it will bring out recent job that have just been posted, so that it will be easy for you to, or you be the first people to apply, first person to apply. Because trust me, on this Upwork, a lot of people are also applying. So if you want to be the first person, this is how to do it. So this person started, this person posted a job this thing 5-6 hours ago, and he's looking for a outbound copywriter. Now, outbound copywriter is somebody that go out and be pitching to cold pitching. Maybe they have a business. He's looking for somebody that will go out and pitch for the company and all that using copywriting skills. You can see. So if you want to land this job, the pay is $5,000. And he has spent $5,000. So the estimated budget is a fixed price of $1,000, $1,100. So if you don't like that pay, you can move to something else. You can see something called email copywriter, a full-time role, and they are going to be paying you $500. Now, this $500 is per week, not per month. It's per week, $500 per week. Now, they say copywriting needed with a health tech, Oh my God, I hope I'm sharing my screen. Guys, please, can you see my screen? I hope I'm sharing it. I think there was one thing I did yesterday. I was talking for long, and I did not know I was not sharing my screen. So if you can see what I'm doing, just type I can see it. All right, okay, you guys can see it. So So let's just pick one. Let's just pick one and do, because there's no time. So let's pick this one called, let's pick the email copywriter for e-commerce business. So we are going to click on it. So when we click on this business, it's just all about clicking on it. It takes us inside. I think the network is bad. All right. So this is it here. So this is it here. So you can see what they are looking for. We are looking for a skilled email copywriter who deeply understands customer psychology, blah blah blah. Overview: write 8 emails per day. Write 8 emails per day. Work 40 hours per week. Collaborate. Wow. And they want to pay $500 per month. Okay, $500 per month. At least it's realistic. These are the kind of job that a lot of Americans run away from. The reasons that people they employ Nigerians is because Americans run away from those jobs. No American will do this job and collect $500 per month. No American can do it. But guess what? A Nigerian can do it, and it's not hard. So let's see whether $500 is enough for us. Although Dangote said dollar is going to reduce very soon, but let's still use the exchange rate of at the average exchange rate of 1,415. So if you're earning 725,000 naira in a month, and your job is just to, what is your job again? Your job is number one, to write 8 email copies per day, and you're not writing it with your head. Trust me, AI is already there and there's template for you. You're going to be working 40 hours per week. Now, 40 hours per week. What is 40 hours per week? 40 hours divided by 7. So every day you're going to be working 5 hours. So you can maybe start your day by 6 and maybe close by 12. That is on flex. Or maybe you just remove Sundays. Maybe you can just, because of Sundays, you can now be working like 7 hours per day just to write 8 emails. And you're not going to be working alone. So these 8 email copies you're doing, is not only you that will be writing it. You're going to be working, collaborating with people and all that. So this is not our business. Our business is to just pitch for this job, because we've not gotten the job yet. We need to pitch for it. So how do we pitch for it? So let's go over to the next slide. The next thing is, before you apply for a job, create a portfolio, which we already have. We did that yesterday, I guess. I think we did that yesterday. Create a portfolio. So the next thing we need to do is cover letter. I think we are here sending a proposal. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to send a proposal. How do we send a proposal? We're going to copy all this summary. We copy this summary, and we are going to go to one of my best AI tool, which is ChatGPT. I think this challenge, we've not used ChatGPT. So today we are going to be using ChatGPT. So this is my ChatGPT account. All I just do is, hello, hey, chat. I am looking for a copywriting job, and I saw this on Upwork. Kindly help me craft a compelling cover letter and proposal for this job. Now you now post the summary for ChatGPT. You post the summary. This is what we are looking for. Now ChatGPT will also need your name. My name is Uzoma. My name is Uzoma. Or what? Let me use Iberi Christian. My name is Iberi Christian, and my email is iberichristian@gmail.com. My contact number is, the reason why we are giving chat all these things is because so that it can just impute it in the this thing, in the letter already, instead of you going back and forth. So when we've done this, we just click on it, and ChatGPT just use this information and just give us a compelling, cover letter. You can see. So it's doing it for you. And I love this so much. So it's going to create a compelling cover letter for you. Now, this is just we just gave you the summary, but if you want to like make the pitch more heavier, we can now copy the overview, what they want. We can now copy the overview. We can now copy the overview. Thank you. Thank you for that cover letter. Cover letter. Now write a proposal. Now write a proposal using their using their using their overview, using the job overview, using the job overview. Now you can see if you were writing, then you now post the job overview, 8 emails per day, blah blah blah, and all. So ChatGPT will use this information and craft out a proposal. Now I know the kind of question that many of you now want to ask. Don't worry, I'll answer it for you. In fact, we are going to leave a full 10 minutes for questions. So this is the full proposal. So you can see. So we are going to what? Copy this. We're going to copy all these things here. You can ChatGPT has even made it easy for you. Copy it here. Then open a new tab. Go to your Google Docs. Remember, I told you guys about Google Docs. Very important. Then go here, open a new this thing. Then in that Google Docs, we are going to paste it here. We're going to paste it here. So this is the cover. This is what ChatGPT has written for us as our proposal. We'll just do it well. We copy it. We do some editing, alignment, and all, and just download it. Or name it well. Cover letter, proposal for email copywriting job. Then when you click on it, then you can now download it as a PDF. When you download it as a PDF, then this is how it will appear as a PDF. You can see now. You need to have more spacing, and trust me, this is not even a good cover letter. This is not a good cover letter, because the reason why it's not a good cover letter is because it didn't have a stack. It didn't have a stack. So this is not a good proposal, because a good proposal is supposed to have a stack. Don't just copy everything AI gave you. So you tell it thanks, but instead of a clustered proposal, kindly list out the kindly use a offer stack to show what I will offer in regards to what they want. Now I'm going to show you the difference. Now the truth is that employers don't like reading long messages. You understand? The employers don't like reading long messages. But when you can have a stack, they already know that they already work with you, because your proposal already shows them that you're a badass person. So let me copy this one and paste it here. You're going to check the two. Or we should do another one. Let me open another one. So I'm going to paste this one here. So this is the one with stack. Now the one with stack is you just maybe do it like this, and this is what you're going to get: high daily high volume output. Then maybe you can have a words. You can put bullets in all this one. Then just be bolding this thing, because you need to also be very, very diligent in your proposal. So do it like this: brand voice mastery, all these things. I don't know what they mean, but ChatGPT knows that this was what they want. So where you can do it for all of them, and you can now add a words, you can add a bullet. You add a bullet. This is just proposal, and it's not that hard. You can just add a bullet. So the bullets like this, maybe just use one bullet. So you just add the bullet round and you just print it out. And you can also, when you're sending your proposal, also make sure you do a double line spacing so that it can be more spacious. So instead of using 1.15, use a 1.5 so that it can be more spacious. Now, when you download this one, when you download it, it looks more it looks more cleaner. You can see how clean it is. It looks more cleaner, and especially when you're done with all the numberings and all that, it will look more cleaner. You can see, and there's a lot of space as opposed to the one that we did before. So these are just the things you need to know. So when we are done with all these things, then I'll go back to Upwork. Hello guys, please, how many of you are getting value from all these things we are saying? I hope I'm not just speaking nonsense. I hope you guys, understand what I'm been saying so far. I hope I'm not just talking to myself, even though we have very few minutes to ask questions. If you're understanding, just type I am tracking, I understand. All right. Please, I don't understand. Now, when you say you don't understand, tell us what exactly you don't understand so that we can go back. You understand? So I'm going to be coming back to the comment section, but let me just round up this job I want to send. So now when you're now done with this, and I'm doing it, this is not a perfect work. When you're doing your own, it's going to be perfect, and you can pitch to like 10 businesses per day. One will definitely give you the job. You understand? So now let's send the proposal. And to send the proposal, you just click on what? Apply now. When you click on apply now, it just takes you to another folder where you're going to be submitting the proposal. So number one, this is the cover letter. A cover letter is like a portfolio. A cover letter is like a proposal. So it's just like a letter. It's like a letter telling people, one or two, telling people what you're going to offer them. A cover letter and a proposal, they are the same thing. No need to just no need to distinguish them. Now, a proposal is the general word. A cover letter is the thing your proposal is inside the cover letter. So I know that a lot of you ask that question. What is the difference between cover letter and a portfolio? A portfolio is a proposal is the general word. Maybe I want to submit for contract. I want to send a proposal. Now that thing inside a proposal is called the cover letter. You understand? So this is where you write that long story that we just did with ChatGPT. So you copy it here, copy all those things here, copy it diligently. You can either copy it or you can upload it as a file. But most times you can copy it or upload it as a file. Then in this place, also space out. Then that is not all. When you're now done, you can still send your cover letter. You can still attach it here. You can still attach it here. All those things you have done, proposal, you can still attach it here and submit. You understand? Just upload it here. And another thing you're doing when you're sending your cover letter, you remember the link we did yesterday? That link, that our grammar website that we did yesterday. That our portfolio website. Let me open it again because some people did not remember. So this is our website. This is the website we created yesterday, and I told you guys how to create this website. It's very, very easy. This is the website we created yesterday, this professional website. So let it load. We created a website in 3 seconds. I'm sure you guys know it's 3 seconds. Now, anybody that clicked on this link, that person there's a link. Anybody that clicked on see my work, you can see the link already there. So this is already a published work. It's already a published work. Let's go to the website. Where is the name of the website? So it's already a published work. I'm trying to find the URL of the website. Okay, see the URL. So you can also add something like this to your cover letter, so that when a client just click on your link, it's more presentable. Imagine a client clicked on your link and all those and your cover letter, your cover letter is just short, and you have a link there. And when the customer say, okay, see my work, and the person probably clicks on this link. Okay, I did not code this see my work, or click here. I was supposed to code this. Let me see what happened here. Why is it not showing? See my work. Why is the button not showing? Link now. See my work. But nevertheless, I don't want us to go back and forth. But this your website. You can just copy it here and maybe add it to your words, cover to your proposal. Just see my portfolio. Yeah, see my portfolio. You can now add your link. And if you're adding your link, you not just throw your link like this. You can shorten your link using tinyurl.com or so. So I'm rushing so that we don't go through all those things. Now, in this place, remember, you need to space out your work. A lot of you got F today in your test because of spacing. Double line your spacing in your cover letter. Double line your spacing when you're sending job proposal. Now I'm telling you all these things because nobody will tell you when you're in the ninth looking for a job. All these things I am telling you, nobody will tell you, nobody really loves you in this life. Oh, just know that. So better listen and take this in. So do all these things, space out your work to the barest, to the highest, to the greatest term. You understand? So when you space out your work like that, then everything attach, maybe you want to attach one or two things. I don't know what you want to attach, but you're good to go. Then you click on it and you just send your proposal. You can also add some of this. And in your portfolio, in your portfolio with the one you've done with Google Docs, you can always add your certificate there. So this link will just showcase everything for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly how to get job. And if you can do this for this job, you can do this to another job, you can do this to another job. There is no way you're not going to land at least one client. If you do this to this job, do this one for this job, do this for this job, do this for this job. Everybody are looking for copywriter. You can see this one, copywriter for email and LinkedIn. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for that. That was just a very, very short introduction. So now let us round up with some of the things so that we can just, ask question and just ask question before we go. So after you send proposal, the next thing you need to do is towards pitch to potential businesses. Now, for some people that don't know how to work, maybe another thing many of you need to know is that not every business is on Upwork. There are some business on LinkedIn. There are business on LinkedIn. Like on LinkedIn now, you can come here and just type copywriting job, copywriting job, copywriting job rules. You understand? These ones are not marketed. These ones are not marketed online. You're going to find them, you're going to find them in places like this, or you can just go to companies, CEOs, like you can go to somebody like Stephen Akintayo, Stephen Akintayo. Just go to him. This is how to pitch to people. So, okay, let me go to home. Can just go to people. Just know some good names that you can go. Stephen Akintayo. Maybe just go to somebody like this, Stephen Akintayo Foundation, or Stephen Akintayo himself. Hey, you can just go to him. Then you can now send him a private message, pitching yourself to him. I don't want to open this page because a lot of things may have gone down there. So you can open to people like this, just pitch to them, find another person. Who is in this one is in real estate. This one is free. This one is free of charge. You can see. So all those things you're doing on Upwork, all those things you're doing it, you can still do it on what? On LinkedIn. You can still do it on Facebook. Just find the people that need your services. Like there's a lady called Ninja Brand Chick. Ninja Brand Chick. Even though Ninja Brand Chick. Even though she's a sales lady, she needs to sell. She wants to sell more. Okay, her name is Nelly. Her name is Lenny. Just do your research. Find people. Nelly Abogu, and just go to her, and you can see she's always selling something. Find out what she's selling currently. Offer to write a sales letter for her. Offer to write a sales copy for her. I saw her advertisement today. Answer what is she selling, that you want to offer her a free sales letter. These people will never forget you when they get to the top. These people will just be like, that my coach in affiliate marketing. Now, a lot of you don't understand what I'm saying, some of the things I'm saying, because I'm making references to other days. You understand? So if you don't understand, you can still watch the previous classes before the class goes down. Now, a lot of you be wondering, but Susie, all these things you said, these things are amazing. I love it so much, but the truth is, I don't know how to start. And that is the reason why I created this program called the Dominate with Copywriting. Now, like I said, Dominate with Copywriting has helped a lot of people to just become seven-figure copywriters. And if you register for this course, at least with the insights that you'll be getting and the community, you'll be able to do well for yourself insignificantly. Now, the title of this video is In from 100 to 500K. Realistically, it is possible for you. When I started learning copywriting, on my first copywriting, whatever, I made seven-figure that month. It is possible for you. And that is why I always make that claim of 30 days or less, because it's possible. The things I did are everything. I've documented my inner secrets inside my course. And I don't want to talk too much about this course, but you can just see the transition from this boy to selling in Yaba market to being in school, failed about 7 to 8 courses, spent over 8 years in university, to becoming a business owner, starting my business in 2022, 2021, 2022, then going over to rent a house, renting a house in Lagos, Nigeria, in the island of, buying things. Which money? I don't come from a rich family. I'm not a Nepo baby. My father and my mother, they are just there. Thank God for them. I'm not a Nepo baby. You understand? At that time when I was starting, I didn't even have anybody to borrow 1 million from, 500K from, 100K from, 50K from, that I told my mom I'm going to borrow from her to start my business, to run ads. I did not borrow it again because I wanted to create a blueprint on how I can build a business with just 5,000 naira. So what I did was I wrote a book, I sold the book, and the money from that book I used it to start my business. So I never needed any money from anybody to start my business. I started from the scratch, and all the things I have done is what has made me to create this course. Now you may be wondering, what am I getting in the course? What you're going to be getting in this course is the A to Z of copywriting. You're also going to learn how to use a system that I've created to capture your readers, no matter what you're selling for your clients or for yourself. You're also going to learn the magnetic hook framework, and you're also going to get the copy of my book that I'm selling, that I asked you to buy 1.5. You're going to get it for free. So that's minus 1.5. So literally the price of this program you're going to be paying is very, very small. I put it at 25,000 naira, but for the people that are going to be paying today, you can pay 4,997. Now you're going to be learning secret emotional storytelling, audience research, seven-figure freelancing guide. What we are doing right now, getting clients, is freelancing, portfolio creation. I meticulously showed you how you can you can create your portfolio. You're also going to learn how to sell online, the secret sales copy generating secrets. I'm going to show you a lot, and most importantly, the AI assistant guide. Everything is there for you. Now, there's the offline systems I've used to pitch to clients. Some of the best clients I have that have given me great referrals, I got them from offline, and I did real-time examples of me pitching to clients in this course. And I also showed the results, where the result they gave me. You can see. So offline client getting system, you're also going to get. So all the price for this course is a whopping 4,997. If you pay now, the access for this course, I think about almost 20 people have paid for this course already, just from yesterday. And I'm going to be closing the entry this evening. So I'm going to be closing the entry this evening by 11:59. If you're paying again, I would not really need your payment. So just take action this night. Or if you're paying after today, you may be paying 25,000. It's going to be open, but not for 4,997 again. You understand? So you can make your payment right now. Either you can use the GT Bank or you can use the money point. So take action right now. Take action right now, guys. I am rooting for you to take action and follow me on this journey of copywriting. So for the account details, you can also find the account details in the comment section. You can find the account details in the comment section or in the group description. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time where I'm going to start answering questions. If you have any question to ask, please do well by asking in the comment section. And I'm going to be reading your question. I'll use about 5 minutes to reply. I'll use 5 minutes to reply. I'm going to answer your. This is the best time to ask question. Take advantage of Boss Uzi. Take advantage of the program. After now, it may be hard to get me if you're not in my mentorship system. So this is the account details there. I put it in the comment section, and when you see it, just make your payment and send the proof of payment to my number. In fact, all the details are there. So all the details are there. If you want to go to the website, or my number is there. Just chat me up and send me your proof of payment. As long as you pay, I'll be waiting for you. Nobody is waiting for you, just me. So what is stack? So now, so if somebody is asking what is stack, so stack is you listening out your offers. Start is listening out your offer, not aligning to be clustered. Now, what is stack? Stack can be something like a if you did not stack your offer, like maybe you're selling baby cream now, maybe you're selling a berry, maybe you have a course called six-figure roadmap, how to make money with social media. So your stack can be something like, here is what you're going to get in this course. Number one, you're going to get the A to Z guide of um, Instagram advertisement. Number two, you're going to get the playbook for using your phone to to chat to client. Number three, so chat stack is you stacking out the offers of what the person will get. Now if you don't put it in a stack, you're going to just be telling stories. You can use a sentence to be writing, in this program you're going to get how to this one level, just like Sarah this. You're also going to be getting this in one paragraph. You understand? So I don't know whether you understand, the bearing. Do you understand? If you understand, type you understand. Or is it confusing? Or do you want me to do the practical? I believe you understand. So I have another question by Annie Chinasa. Please, can we be able to watch the video today, because I did not get, because of network? Yes, you're going to be able to watch it. I'm thinking of taking the videos down after this week. That I'll just repackage it, and for the people that did not want to be live, they can buy it. But if you can watch it tonight, you can do that. So where can I get my clients online? Which social media can I get my clients? This person is Joseph. I think Joseph was sleeping when we're doing the work, but since you're just joining, you can get it from LinkedIn, Upwork, Fiverr, and I listed a lot of them there. So, Vital, please, sir, do I need to pay to access Google Docs? No. Google Docs is a free tool. You don't need to pay for anything. The name of the Just go to docs.google.com, docs.google.com, doc.google.com. You don't need to pay for anything. No, Ebere, it is not from highest priority to lowest priority. It can be scattered just in a list format. Stack just means a list format. So Peter said something. Please, boss, is it possible to use a smartphone? Yes, it's possible. I never had a laptop till 2023. And why I had a laptop was because I already had money. So it's possible to use your laptop, your phone. What is that Gamma that you did? We need money to access it. No, Gamma is free. Gamma is free. If you want to use Gamma, I think you can check the link in our description. Link in the video of in yesterday's video description. Check the link there to get access to Gamma. Revolt, what is the highest figure you've made since you started your journey as a copywriter? Are you asking what is the highest figure I've made at once, like in one job? Or are you asking like all the amount I've made from beginning till this point? How can I get clients on Fiverr? The same way you get clients on Fiverr, although Fiverr is different. Fiverr is when you have a very good portfolio, clients reach out to you. When you have a very good profile on Fiverr, clients can reach out to you. You don't even need to reach out to clients. So Fiverr is different. So, but it is all the same thing. Just have a good optimized profile and people will reach out to you. But it's almost the same thing. You can also pitch yourself. So what about the previous video, please? You can always check my YouTube channel. You'll see the previous video. Check in the live section. Now, it is not in the description. It is not in the description. No, the description of yesterday's video. The description of yesterday's video, that is where you check it. Boss, do we also need money to get real accounts? No, Upwork is totally free. It is free. So Revolt for one job I've made $3,000. I think that was my highest. $3,000. And that was 2020, $3,000 in 2024 September, $3,000. $3,500 plus additional 800 because I did some extra things for them. So that one was that money that you made, you can even use it and buy a car. So if you calculate $3,000, dollar rate then was about 1.6 because dollar was dropping that year. So if you calculate it, I almost stopped working. I almost stopped teaching copywriting. I was on flex for many months. So and the jobs keep coming. So but what I do right now is that any job that doesn't pay some certain amount, I just move them to some of my students and all. So and if you're very good, you can become my student. So let me see. I'm not telling you this because I don't want your expectation to be so elongated. It may be difficult for you to even land a $1,000 job. Maybe difficult for you to land a $1,000 job. Maybe even difficult for you to land a $500 job. But let me tell you something. Before I landed these jobs, there were years and months of work, months of $50, months of $100, months of 75, months of one-off work, months of projects that I need to, and those jobs you don't get them on Upwork. Those kind of jobs that pay you heavy money, you can't get them on Upwork. Those jobs are what referrals, people that have worked with you, companies, brands. Those are the kind of jobs that you use. So for 1 month, that was what I made. And that job was for 3 weeks. It was not even a difficult job. I was just delaying time so that a lot of time will be wasting. So that when I do the job on time, they would not say, this job was easy for you. Did it with 80% AI. Sorry to say this, 80% AI. Just change the headline. See, when you meet clients that have money, you really, really chop. You really, really chop. So who else is asking questions? So let me answer some other questions before we go. I'm finding it hard to save my portfolio with my phone. Just follow the practical of yesterday and today. Please, I have a challenge in editing with my picture. Use a system if you have a challenge, or use desktop mode with your phone using Chrome browser. But Susie, I'm understanding because the network is. If you're not understanding, watch the replay. I joined late, sir. Please blah, 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 blah. You can watch the replay. Please, how can I create a portfolio? Watch the other video. Can I look for clients without doing free job? Yes, you can. That's everything I've explained so far. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am so delighted to be on ground. Remember, if you want to join my inner circle, it is dominated copywriting, and it is 4,997. 4,997. And I'll be looking forward to having every one of you there. I'll be looking forward to having every one of you there. So join me on the other end and know what it means to like get a real mentor, somebody that loves you, and somebody that is interested in your growth. This is our flyer, Dominate with Copywriting, featuring it's a self-paced learning system. We have live sessions that we have access to community, access to templates. It's a 30 days teaching. And like I said, the early bed is 4,997 with main tuition of 25,000 naira after this night. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, screenshot this part. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining, joining, joining. With that being said, I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be ending this session right now. But if you've gotten value from day one till this point, I just want you to just drop the best emoji in the comment section. Drop your best emoji in the comment section. I want to see a lot of you. If you've gotten value so far, just drop it as a comment. Let me know that you've gotten value. Let me know that my teachings from day one is not a waste. Let me know that my teachings from day one is not a waste. So Emmanuel Joseph, you that is asking question, you finally got value. Thank God for you. So Emmanuel Joseph, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Igwe Austin. Thank you, Crypto Miner. Thank you, everyone. So, Boss Uzi, can you extend the promo time a bit? After today, we are going to check about that. A lot of you, maybe this thing is coming in a time that you're not ready. I don't know what will happen, but let's see how it is. So, graduation song. Graduation song. I don't have any graduation song. I don't know how to sing, guys. I don't know how to sing. But when you join the DWC program, I'm going to sing for you. I will sing a welcome song for you. Good night and God bless you, everybody. See you on the other side. God bless you. Good night. Thank you. The comment section is already colorful. Please, if you're watching the replay, don't forget to also join, drop a comment. Good night and God bless you again. Bye.